We're live.
Welcome back, you bunch of animals, to the Track Walk Pod with Peach and Evan, where we talk all things Formula One and give wrong opinions.
And give wrong opinions and hot takes.
Hot takes, baby!
What's going on?
Oh, nothing, dude. Just coming off of a pretty heavy car championship here.
I don't even want to hear it, dude. I don't want to hear it. All right?
Won the championship. I stood at the top of the podium.
Dude, that's such bullshit. All right, folks. For Evan's birthday, his wonderful girlfriend
Yes.
set up a surprise for us to all go karting together.
So sick.
It was awesome.
So sick.
Were you surprised, by the way?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was. Well, I kind of had an idea. I'm
Yeah.
like, what do I love to do all the fucking time?
Well, did she say it was just you two going karting?
Yeah, kind of.
Fuck yeah.
And then I kind of got there and we like waited in the lobby. I was like, I'll bet you Peach is coming.
And then I pull up.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we need to park far away from cars there. Sarah's car got doored so bad.
What?
Yeah.
Dang,
Like-
bro.
Like, it had to be someone just throwing the
Late-
door open, man.
Jesus.
So pissed.
Yeah, that's rough.
But we showed up.
Hell yeah. It was fun.
Freaking, bro, I'm leading the entire qualifying leading up to everything.
I had the fastest lap of the day.
You did have a 29.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
Yeah. I did have the fastest lap.
That was insane. Do you remember what number that cart was?
47?
Dude,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
but
fast.
so what they do for these type of parties, right, is you get a 2-minute warm-up lap. I was like, that was weird.
I kind of liked it.
They were yelling at you and me to slow down on that first one.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of
Um,
our cards.
yeah. And so 2-minute warm-up lap doesn't mean diddly.
Yeah.
Then qualifying, 2 races of qualifying.
I had a shit cart the first one.
I qualified. Okay.
What's your excuse for the championship?
I had a god awful fun. You
Okay.
even said it was.
Okay.
You even said it was god awful.
Okay.
Was any of your carts as bad as what I had?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Just the whole episode of no. Yes. All right. So I qualified 30 seconds flat average time. Okay. It was 30.069. Yours was 30.
8 something.
30.8?
Yeah, it was a bad cart.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You still qualified P2.
Okay. I won the race.
I know. But you even said the cart
Doesn't matter.
The instant
Winner, dude.
the instance that
Champ.
the instant that I pulled out of the pit lane and it didn't move, I knew I was fucked.
Yeah.
But
Battling for P3.
it was
for P2. P3. P2.
P2.
and P3.
I was in P2. I was battling Sarah hard in
Yeah.
P2. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a blast.
That
We
was so
need
much
to do
fun.
that again.
Yeah. The standing start was fucking
So cool.
Got my dick so fucking out, dude.
I kept looking back at you. I was like, what is this guy doing? And then after you, like, I was so nervous.
Yeah, dude.
But I was like, looking back, I was like, Oh, quick question before we continue.
Cute.
Did you hold the brake and let the cart rev up before he waved the flag?
No, I should have. Now
Because
that I'm
I
thinking
did.
about it.
I did.
It was still like super slow off the
And it
line.
do anything.
Yeah.
No. Whatever.
Um,
We're back.
We're so back, dude.
Regularly scheduled time.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah. You're welcome, people. You're so fucking welcome, dude.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it. What do we got going on today, huh?
Okay, so on the docket, we have karting results. We went through that. Championship, Evan. Stands on the top step. Breaking
Victory
news.
lap?
Victory lap. That was fun. That was fun. Breaking news. Yuki signs, dude. Yuki re-signs with VCAP.
Yuki.
And we were so wrong with our predictions on Yuki. We have Jack Villeneuve. His
Jacques.
comments for Danny Rick, which were
Out of
pretty
pocket.
fucking blatant.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Unhinged there, bud.
And then we have the Canadian GP, probably the best race
Thus far.
we've seen since like 2022.
Right.
Like, such a banger of a fucking race, dude.
We love you, rain.
Yeah, we love rain, dude.
Pray for rain all the time,
We
bro.
love mix condish, dude.
Yeah.
We love mix condish here at the Track Walk Pod. Pete, you want to give us some plugs, dude?
Yep. If you wouldn't mind going and following us on the Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcast, and YouTube. Like
the normal shit, dude.
Leave us a comment. Everything is Track Walk Pod. It's easy to find. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, because we're telling our friends. They need to start telling their friends.
I know.
That's the next evolution.
I know. Yeah, word of mouth, very powerful.
Well, here you go.
Well, cool. Let's
Having said that, yeah, let's crack some beers.
All right, you ready for this? We got Coronis today.
Coronis. Oh God, are you okay?
That was a bad one.
Hey, can I have it?
I know. Yeah, I'm trying. I just have one hand, dude.
Yeah, dude, we need some booms.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe one day. Here,
Maybe
I'll hold
one
it. I'll hold it here. Ready?
I didn't even hear it, but whatever.
But that was good.
Okay.
All right. Well, here we go.
Cheers, buddy. Let's
Cue
talk
the
some
music.
Formula One.
Let's talk some Formula One. All right. What do you think of the song? What'd you think of the song?
Did you turn that shit up in your car, dude? Did you turn that shit up in your car while you're alone? By yourself in your car, dude?
Listening to two dummies?
Dummies, dude. Couple of asshats in your speakers, dude. What are you doing with your life listening to us? Figure it out.
Hopefully it's a good thing. We want you to listen. Listen. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Right.
All right. Well, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, breaking news. Yuki. Yuki Tsunoda resigns with VCAB. For what? Another year?
I was going to ask you.
We're going to go with 1 year contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say that.
We could look it up. We have
Several things.
a handheld computer, a computer here, another handheld,
computer,
a broken computer.
Broken computer.
I have an iPad.
But
we're not gonna.
We're not gonna do that. We're not about the specifics here. Yuki signed with VCAR. Now, do you remember when we were talking about, oh, will he go to Haas? Maybe he takes that seat at Alpine. He said, fuck all of that. I'm going to sit my ass in this fucking VCAB.
Honda.
Japanese?
Right.
Don't say anything racist.
I know. I'm not gonna.
Don't say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything at all. I've been thinking about it since pre-show, bringing up our predictions being so wrong.
Oh, dude,
Dude, I don't. Was my? Did I say he? I thought I said he would stay, but I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong.
Okay.
Are you wrong?
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he was going to go to Haas. I thought he might have gone to Alpine. But he was just like, no, I'm chilling right here.
But then again, like, why ruin something that's been doing decent?
Okay.
Doing...
And I think
you're
maybe,
getting comfortable.
Yeah.
You work well with the folks there.
Or maybe his thought process was like, well, if I go to Haas, I am no longer in the Red Bull family.
Yeah, I'm kind of giving up that opportunity.
Right, and after Checo's
And I'm never going to fucking go to Ferrari.
Yeah. And after Checo's performance, Yuki was probably like...
Anything's... Yeah.
I made the right move.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother fucking conversation.
Right,
hey,
dude.
Checo, dude. We fucking noticed, bro. We noticed where you qualified. And we noticed what you did in the race.
Sit there.
Anyways, that's a whole other conversation.
Right.
In the episode. But yes, Yuki signs with fucking Red Bull.
Nerf.
VCARB, sorry.
Oh! signs with Red Bull.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you think he made the right move?
Yeah.
Because I think he did too.
I think so. Like you said, he's playing that long game. He's young, dude. And if you're gonna give up that B carb seat to someone else, you may as well kiss an maybe down the road a Red Bull seat, but you can kiss that shit goodbye.
Right. Even
for
just like
sure.
You're never gonna be considered unless you're dominating another team, right? Like you're never gonna be considered again.
No. Right.
Smart move on Yuki. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was just like,
I'm pretty sure I'm his agent.
Okay. I'm not. I don't know. Good for Yuki. I'm happy that he's still in F1 because he is such a gem.
Yeah.
And I love him so much.
Right.
I want him to be my friend so bad. Next up.
We love you, Yuki.
We love you. We love Yuki.
Oh.
We love Yuki. Yuki. Breaking news. Well, not really breaking news. This was said on, I think it was like the Saturday before qualifying.
Yeah.
Jacques Villeneuve.
We can just say, I saw online that most people call him JV.
I was going to do that. Yeah. Junior varsity. So Junior varsity made some insane comments.
Dude, just out of pocket.
So out of pocket. Like,
that's what the kids say these days, right? Out pocket.
Out of pocket.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, he was saying that, like, why is Daniel Ricciardo in F1? His face is the only thing that has kept him in. It's not the results.
And his brand.
It's not the results.
Right.
He was saying, like, oh, you need to change the car for me. Like, you need to do all this stuff for me to make me faster.
What have you earned? He was saying, like, yeah, what have you done for me lately to deserve that?
Right. He was saying, like, you know, a 7-time world champ like Lewis Hamilton, he can say things like that. Max Verstappen, he can say things like that. But not an 8-time Grand Prix winner.
They also were saying, he was also saying, he's like, who has he ever beat?
Yeah.
He beat a
18-year-old Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
And like a burnt out Sebastian Vettel that was like inventing ways.
Trying to figure out ways to make this Red Bull that's past its prime win.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy comments, dude. Dude, it was so funny. Like,
dude, he was like, even he just like flat out said, why is he still in F1?
Yeah, I know, straight up. And like, it was so funny how uncomfortable it made everyone else. Like in the interview, like he's like said all that shit, and then it was just like long silence, like the longest silence you could think of after like on live television.
Who was it that responded?
It was the chick. I don't know. I don't watch Sky. I don't have Sky Sports. So
no.
But like,
she goes, that was a bit harsh.
Yeah, she was like, Jesus.
No, dude. I think she literally said that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, she said that. She was
like,
that's
crazy.
It's a bit harsh. Yeah, and you know, I'm not gonna say like
it's not warranted.
Yeah.
No. Okay, not warranted. It's not warranted, but I wouldn't say the opinion's wrong.
Right. Exactly. Like, dude, we all know, like, we all love Daniel Ricciardo. We just all love him, and you are right. Like, we love his face, right? We love his smile. We love his personality. Like, we don't want to see him lead the sport. Is it his dominance? He doesn't have dominance. Like, it's not that, right?
But then he goes and crushes the weekend.
And then Daniel Ricciardo fucking goes, hey, Jacques Villeneuve.
Suck on these balls.
Takes his dick out, dude, and rubs it all over his forehead. Qualifies fucking motherfucking 5.
Yeah.
My man, Danny Rick, shutting him the fuck up. He looks like a nerd. He's a 1-time world champ. Fine, dude, I can do that. I can do that. What gives you the right, dude? Junior varsity.
JV? I also saw on Reddit, like, folks this was 2 years ago. He wanted to, I think, race in the Daytona 500, and everyone was just shitting on him.
Really? Good.
And so on the Reddit stream, I was like, why does everyone hate him?
Yeah.
And someone was like, well, he's kind of a brash asshole and says whatever he wants and makes questionable moves on the racetrack, and he's bound to spin someone out. It's like, bro, then what do you... Just because you have one world title, like, you think you can say whatever you want?
Crazy shit, like...
On live television?
I mean, you don't see anyone else doing that, right? Like, everyone is very respectful of, like, this guy is in the sport, and he's in the sport for a reason, Whether it be, yeah, he's a talented driver, maybe he's not dominant, but like he's there for a reason, man. Like he brings in money and he can keep up with the big dogs given the right equipment.
Right, put it over to like Logan where it's like,
now if he would have said that about Logan, I would have been like, you know what? Okay, Jock, like you can say that's fine.
that's kind of fun, dude. Kick a man while he's down.
Yeah,
That's true too. That's true too.
But no, I'd seen like, I forget who said, it was like a comment on Instagram or something, but like, I just feel bad for Logan, man. I think he has talent. He just can never get anything right.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's like I think he's a talented driver and has potential.
of course, but is he an F1 driver? No, right? Like I mean, obviously he's good enough to even like be considered an F1 driver. Like there's all this hype around.
Which is crazy. Yeah, we should take a side note here of like, we should dig into how he got to Formula One.
That would be fun, a deep dive on Logan Sargent.
Yeah.
But with that being said, he did outqualify Checo Perez 8 times. Now, should Logan Sargent take Checo's seat? I don't know. I'm just saying
it's all.
Regardless, JV dude, you look like a fucking columnist at like a newspaper, dude, with your bald head,
Grumpy?
stupid fucking glasses.
Just fucking grumpy old man
yeah,
comments.
dude. I just want to shove him into a locker, dude. I want to cyberbully the fuck out of
You talk about putting people's in locker a lot. Is there something we should talk about? Like, are you okay? Did that happen to you?
No, I did it a lot, dude. I did it a lot, dude. And it fucking worked.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Am I though? You know?
You're like, I lived a whole year in a locker. But I'm fine.
I'm good, dude. I'm good. Okay. Let's wrap that segment up because we have so much to fucking talk about with this fucking wet, sloppy race.
Okay. I'm so uncomfortable. I'm so...
Sloppy
Stop.
race, dude.
Stop it.
Moist as fuck out there, dude.
Oh my god. You're cut off.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Canadian GP, baby.
Canceled.
Dude, what a fucking race. Thank you so much to the race gods for just like...
In rain gods.
Yeah, rain gods.
Yeah.
At the rain dance, dude. Wow. I mean, such a banger. It was like, you couldn't leave from watching the race because something was always happening.
Finally have something to hold our attention.
Yeah, you know what?
To not put me back to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
After I wake up for the beginning of the race,
At 4
fall
a.m.,
asleep,
you know what I mean?
and then wake back up for the ending.
Yeah. Listen, like, you know, I don't mind if Max Verstappen wins every time if the race is like that.
Dude, same.
Right? Like, I
And we'll get to it, but like, he won by 3 seconds. Like, at least it wasn't a 20-second gap.
right. I think there was, 3 leaders in the race?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3. Yes. Max, George, Lando.
Almost came back.
Almost came back. Just fighting his way through
That
the
was
field.
crazy, dude. That's a perfect segue because,
That's how we start the race.
dude, it's just so kind of hectic start. Like, George held his position, right? And then, K-Mag, I mean, Haas almost looked like the biggest geniuses ever.
Geniuses.
If it would have just kept raining a little bit for, I don't know, 10 more laps.
Or if it started coming down in there on wets.
Yes, dude. Yeah,
The
if it started,
skies open up.
Yeah, if it's, dude, they would have looked like fucking geniuses.
Yeah.
But it sucks because, it stopped raining, and obviously, yeah, they
They had to make that quick pit stop.
right. And then, of course, a Haas is hey, do you want to do, an hour-long pit stop?
When K-Mac comes in.
Do you want to do that?
Hey, you guys ready? No, we're not ready.
Yeah,
we're bringing
bro.
them in.
They were running into each other.
I know.
I saw 2 guys run into each other. I'm like, this is the pinnacle of the sport?
Dude, started P14.
10 places.
and made his way up P4. Just going full send on the full wets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, remember we were talking about that? Like,
Yeah.
why don't they ever use the wets? And I guess, like, that's, like, a perfect example of what could go wrong when you use the wets, I guess. Like, play the long game, right? But, like...
I think there just has to be so much moisture on the track to warrant a full
It just has to
wet.
keep dumping because, like, those inters and obviously K-Mag played a big part in fucking drying that track up with those fucking wets.
Sending all the water away. Yeah, they clear so much water.
So much water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, the track, since it wasn't still raining, like, track dried up pretty fucking fast.
But what a great start.
I mean, like...
And like you said, just... Could you be ready for a pit stop, please?
Please, dude. Like, he like, even just, like, you're like, okay, I see a little bit of dry cement. Hey, pit crew, get ready. Maybe in, like, a lap and a half. Like, get your shit together. And we're, like, texting.
Nah, no, we're fine.
We're good, dude.
We got it.
We're sitting in our fucking foldable chairs.
We are professionals.
We're fine.
Yeah.
It's like,
Don't tell me how to do my job.
yeah, dude, fucking, god damn it, dude.
Oh, so fucking
Whatever.
funny.
That was
What a great start.
such a good start.
Just like the tip of the iceberg.
Right, yeah, exactly. And yet, like, you know, we're so, like, traumatized by, like,
Oh, God.
the
Here we go
yeah,
again.
you're just like, oh, like, all right, like, that was fun. Now Max is gonna, like, run by with it.
Yeah.
I mean, Ford was still fucking in the lead. You fucking had Lando chasing him down. Or, no, Max was chasing George down, right?
But Lando was chasing all
And
of them down.
Yeah, exactly.
And Oscar was chasing him down.
Dude, Oscar. Dude,
Mr.
Oscar?
Consistency, huh?
Piastri. I mean, absolute fucking G.
Dude, what would you say? Just like Silent Killer? Is that his new
Yeah,
nickname?
yeah. I mean, just like a hitman. Like, fucking dark web hitman.
His new... We're going to start referring to him as the Silent Killer.
I like that.
Until I find like a Marvel or like DC name that I want to call it.
Yeah.
Silent Killer.
Did you hear him on the radio? Like, they almost, like, he had such good pace, and it was almost to the point to where they were like, the team was like, hey, do you think you have better pace than Lando? Like, do you want to do a swap? Oscar was like, hey, dude, I got, like, George on my ass right now. I'm good. Like, I need to figure this situation out.
Yeah.
I was like, who else ever would do that at any point? Like,
Selfless.
yeah. I mean, the kid is just,
player.
wow. Level-headed as
I think
fuck.
I love him now.
I think I love him, dude. I think I'm in love with him.
I think he's grown on me.
Well, remember, like, when he...
Remember when we were shitting on him for being a fucking nerd?
Yeah.
I think I love him.
I think I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I think I love it.
I'm sorry about those comments.
Sorry, Oscar, dude. If you ever want to come on the pod, we'll apologize.
Gladly.
You know?
Profusely, too.
Well, remember when he did that shit with, like, he backed out of the, like, the whole Alpine situation, where he backed out of the Alpine situation.
Yeah,
And we
that
were like,
started.
what a fucking bit, like,
What a fuck.
like, appreciate that, like, that F1 is offering you a contract. Like, fuck you.
But then
Oscar?
again, like, you can't put the blame on him. Like, if he didn't sign the contract, he never fucking backed out of it.
No, of course. But, like, this is, I'm just saying at face value from, like, when it happened, I was like,
Right.
what a douche.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, I was like, what a douche, dude. And then, you know, that also comes off the piggyback of, like, you know, Zach Brown, like, firing Daniel Ricciardo with 1 year left on his contract. And, like,
Yeah.
I was just salty about the whole thing, and I'm like, you're gonna bring in this fucking dork and, like,
Who said no to Alpine?
yeah, I'm like, what are you guys doing? And now I'm like, Oscar, I love you so much, man. I love you so much. I love your hair. I love
I love your
Polos that you
style.
wear.
I love your cargo shorts, the tube socks, man. I mean, really ripping it out there.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss, dude. Doesn't give a fuck. It's like, what do you mean fashion?
A model of consistency, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
He hasn't changed. Like, the fame, and I love to see that too, is like the fame has not changed who he is.
No, and then McLaren even, like, steers into it. Did you see that video of, like, admin? They're like, he was, like, filming himself. He's like, hey, can you guys, like, watch my driver real fast?
Yeah.
And, like, put it in front of Oscar, and he was just, like, eating breakfast. He's like, what? He just, like, kept eating breakfast, and that was like, the comments were, like, kind of awkward, but very well behaved.
Yeah, right.
Funny, dude.
I know.
Oh, Lots of Oscar left there. That wasn't even in our docket.
That's off the cusp.
That's
for
off
y'all.
the cusp, dog. That's fucking off the cusp.
Suck, dude.
Sada. Okay. K-Mag, thank you for, like, putting that into the race and into the universe. Like, that was so fucking sick.
Yeah.
Got my dick all hard. And then you have George motherfucking Russell. Fucking up, man. Fucking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Fucking up a little bit. I mean, is he like, is God, it's haunted. Your house is haunted, dude. Is he a little bit, because I know he already has his first win.
Erratic.
Erratic, or like a little bit of that, like, pressure gets to him, kind of, maybe.
I don't know.
No? Maybe there's not a big enough, like, samples.
Or is it just like I thought you were going in the direction of like a lull.
I mean, like, P3,
Like,
it's a Mercedes in P3, like, not pole P3, like,
Kind of lulls himself into a mistake, though.
oh, all the time. Like,
That's what I thought the direction you were going in.
that's a good direction to take it, because Lewis, I'm sure, I mean, like, Lewis, qualified P7, right? And Lewis is always, like, he's such a good Sunday guy. George is more of a Saturday guy, it seems like.
Yeah.
And Lewis is just always playing the fucking, I mean, like, I'm sure George got pole and Lewis got 7th, and then Lewis was probably like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll sadly fuck it up. And then he comes in and, like, could have been on the fucking podium. They threw Lewis on hards, and then they didn't, and then they put George on
Mediums.
So,
Yep.
like, Lewis didn't have the grip, but
Right.
at the same time, like, yeah, Lewis would have been in the hunt if they threw him on.
But I mean, like you said, is it a lapse of focus from George to, have that mistake and just leave the door open for Max? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But who knows, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was like I think it was the red flags who were talking about this a little bit. They brought this up, ops, but like they brought this up.
Right.
They were like, which was an interesting point. They were like, dude, did Toto fuck up like George's headspace? Like, because
In
like,
what way?
so George was with Williams, right? And like his like whole thing was like, I want to be a Mercedes driver. I want to be a Mercedes. Like, that's all he wanted.
Right.
Was to be a Mercedes driver.
Yeah.
So he gets to Mercedes, right? And then he's like, well, Lewis is obviously like the main guy. He's the main bitch on campus, right? So like, I gotta wait. I gotta bide my time until I'm the leader of this team. Like, Lewis will either retire or go to Ferrari. Obviously, we didn't see that coming, but like, Lewis is gonna retire eventually, and then I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
I am going to be that guy.
Right.
On Mercedes. And then what happens? Like, Lewis signs for Ferrari, and George is like, "This is my time to shine.
Uh-huh.
This is it. Like, I am the guy at Mercedes now."
Oh,
And
I
then
see where you're going.
Now Toto is like, Kimi Antonelli is our future. And George was like, hey, what the fuck? Like, I was
Here comes the prodigal son.
right. And
Yeah.
he was like,
I'm here.
dude, I paid my dues at Williams, and now I'm here, and I'm here now. I am here. Lewis is leaving. You don't have Kimi Antonelli yet.
Yeah.
I am here now.
It's like the same thing in like corporate America. It's like whenever that path to where you got in your career changes,
Yeah.
and someone doesn't follow that, and someone does like jump straight to the big league, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does he get to do that?
Right. Right. So, like, now George is feeling like, I mean, I'm getting overlooked now. I was supposed to be, like, can I just be the main bitch for, like, a year? Can I be that guy for just a year? Please.
Can you just name me the first driver on the team?
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Right. And Toto is just, like, constantly, like, gimme. Like, just like, dude, like, you got your guy.
He's here right
He's
now.
here. He's out qualifying the 7-time world champ.
And who else?
Is he gonna fuck it up? Sure.
Maybe.
Sure, he'll fuck up in the race, but he's still quick. He's a very talented driver.
Yeah.
And very memeable.
Yes.
Very memeable. Like,
That qualifying video picture.
Badass,
So cold.
did
dude.
the fucking T-pose, dude. I was like, that's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, F1, whoever was a cameraman on F1 and, like, did the
Put the
editing of,
slow-mo
on it. It was like,
my
whoa.
God.
That shit was dope. Yeah. That shit was dope. And I'm sure, like, George was like, well, I'm probably not going to win tomorrow, so I need to drop this celly, like, now. I need to drop the celly now.
Yeah, right.
He was, dude, I guarantee you, George has been waiting to do that celebration since we started making fun of the pose.
Yeah.
He's been waiting to do that for about a year now.
Yeah.
He's been waiting.
It's been in his head.
And then finally he did it. And I was like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
And it came out sick as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
That was dope. So anyways, that was my whole thing with, like, George and his situation at Mercedes. Like, he's a good driver. On race day, like, he definitely has kind of like
his
wild
woes,
factor,
his
like,
woes and demons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Any hoodles.
Now, so we have Lando overtakes George. So Max overtakes George, right?
Uh-huh.
Then Lando overtakes George. Smell you, George.
Quick, too.
Yeah, very fast.
Quick work.
And then Lando on merit overtakes Max. And who fucking busts in the door, dude? Who other than Logan Sargent?
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about how far out he got though.
Well, he did get 10 seconds out.
Dude, 10 seconds and then
10
Logie.
Second lead, and then you're just like,
Logan's second spin of the day.
oh man, dude, Logan just doing Logan Sargent things, which is so hard to see.
Like Nick Latifi.
Right on cue, baby.
Yeah. Learn
Williams
from his
drivers
predecessor.
fucking just doing outrageous shit to change the course of so many races.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, Logan, right on cue. Now, here's the thing. The FIA, right? Like, why did they wait so fucking long to be like safety car?
I have no idea.
It's like, they're like, well, is Logan gonna turn it around and, like, bring it back to... Logan is getting out of his car. Fire up the safety car.
Bring out the car.
Yes.
Dude.
What are you doing? Now Lando misses his pit window.
Yeah, right. Right. He misses the pit lane entry before anything comes out on a safety car.
Right.
He gets stuck behind the safety car, and everyone else can pit.
10 seconds ahead. Got fucked.
Comes back. He beats Oscar out of the pits, but you're like, damn, dude, he was 10 seconds ahead. And there goes Max, and there goes George. And he's battling to get to the line before Oscar.
Exactly. Yeah.
What a shame. What a damn shame, dude.
Bro, like, just as a normal person, seeing that Logan Sargent is the one who caused the yellow flag, I'm like, I don't even have to look at the crash. Well, safety car don't.
Well, it's so interesting, too, is like, NASCAR will throw the yellow flag and bring out the safety car at a moment's notice. Like,
really?
So
Were they
quick.
very quick about it? Yeah.
So quick. Like, even the little bit we were watching prior, it's like someone spins and turns into the wall, they get the car refired, but still they're like, yellow came out.
Yeah. It was a yellow flag.
I know,
but it's only in, like, sector, 1? But, like...
Sector 2 or wherever he was. But, like,
right.
Exactly, is either have, like, this hard and fast commitment to, well, we're going to, anytime there's a yellow that merits a full course yellow, we're going to start with a virtual safety car to get everyone to a delta.
Yeah.
And then if we deem that it's appropriate, we will go to a full course or a safety car.
Yeah.
Like, it should just be like that procedural.
Right.
Like anything that's a major incident.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Like where a car is stopped on track.
Let alone Logan. You know Logan is not getting his car off the track, dude.
Right.
You know he's not doing it.
Right.
Fire it up the second you see him in the grass.
Dude, right?
He's getting out of his car.
I know.
And, like, they're like, maybe. It's like, no, he's walking down the track now.
And it just sucks that it I mean, it is part of racing, but it takes that portion out of someone's hands. Like, that's been racing, it'll always be racing, but it still sucks.
Right. Yeah, and it was funny, like, GP on Max's radio, he's like, well, what goes around comes around, man. It was like, he was like, flashback to Miami. He's like, I get this one now. I'm like, GP, you fucking asshole. You stinky little fucker, dude.
Yeah.
Now, should we dive into Logan Sargent?
What do you mean?
What is he still doing?
Oh. No. Let's save that for the full thing.
Okay. A deep dive on Bogey?
I feel like we have enough to talk about race-wise that it doesn't merit, like, dunking on a dude right now.
Don't kick him.
Yeah.
Especially.
Let's not dunk on him right now.
Okay. All right.
We'll dunk on him later.
Hey, we're being respectful here.
Yeah.
That is the first respectful thing that I think we've ever done.
I'm just using some logic here.
Yeah.
Using the last 3 brain cells that I have.
Because I'm like... Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. Logan, hey, man.
Good luck.
It's all right. Good luck.
We all have bad days in the office.
We all have several bad days in the office, man.
Some more than others.
I do feel bad for the guy, though. I do feel very bad for the guy. And, like, I guess we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like...
You're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Just stop.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, how hard is it, like, for a strategist for, like, these mixed conditions? I'm not even going to start talking about Ferrari right now.
Yeah.
That hurts.
That's a knife.
That hurts.
Dagger.
Yes. And I'm still repping, dude. I'll rep until I die. I'll rep until they die.
Tifosi.
Tifosi, baby. Yeah, I can't. So, like, us being super smart and probably on the brink of being like an F1 strategist, I look at this and I say, that looks pretty difficult.
Yeah. How do you decide when you can't touch the track that they're racing on is dry enough to warrant going to slicks? It's gotta be so hard. And then understanding like what weather is moving towards you, because still when you looked into like when they would pan to the at least the sky, you're like, that is a huge fucking cloud
right
there.
But then on the racetrack it's like sunny as fuck.
Yeah.
You're like, what is happening? What is going on? Yeah. Jesus Christ. I can't imagine, like, that's gotta be, I mean, because the race is, I mean, most every race is in strategist hands, but like a lot of driver input, of course. But like, for something like that, you win the race with strategy.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, like, that's how you win.
If you get stuck on a bad tire longer than others, you're fucked. If you go too early, you're screwed.
Yep.
Like so many variables.
I just don't understand why they did, because Lando stayed out.
Correct.
Twice. They tried to overcut. Well, I guess they didn't have the option.
They didn't have the option the first time.
But they tried to go for the overcut the second time.
But I think that was based off of how much time or how much space he put between himself and Max for that overcut.
He did have 20 seconds, which theoretically...
Dude, and he almost took it. If there was a dry line from the pit lane...
That's what it was, right.
He would have been gone.
So it was a decent pit stop.
Right.
And I think he had like a 20-second gap. I was like... And they
were saying
the delta 18 seconds. Yep. I was like, he might be all right. He might be able to like do it and just like put himself.
Dude, if there was just a dry patch,
just a dry line coming out of the pits.
Oh, he was trying to put the hammer down too. You saw
opposite lock, like just like, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
And then they were in like, we'll talk about this later, but the whole villain talk, right? Because like they were laughing about it in the.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? That'll be that'll be on the villain.
In the cool down room, they were fucking like laughing about it, and I'm like,
yeah. We'll
talk about it.
We'll get there. We're talking about it. Yeah. Yeah. What happened next? Was it Checo? Is it Checo next?
Hold on. Hold on. I need to, now that this popped into my head, what the fuck are you talking about? They're still showing super softs on the pre-race show.
Are they not?
No.
Could have sworn. I'll find some evidence one day.
Yeah, find some evidence.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
All right. Deal.
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 What evidence are you?
I'll find it. Just shut up about it, all right? Continue talking.
Hey man.
Hey, man.
Ferrari is so back, dude.
Their strategy is impeccable.
Ferrari is so back. Oh my god. So first of all, we have Charles Leclerc. Engine problem. Hey, there was a little cattiness between him and his new engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Charles was demanding some shit, and they were like, "Don't worry about it." And Charles was like, "What the like?
No,
I
get
need
it.
No."
Yeah.
A little bit of cattiness there.
Give it here, Malfoy.
And like, I mean, he kind of sounds like Javi too.
He does.
He does sound a little bit like Javi.
He does.
I don't know, like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, so Charles has an engine problem. You're like, hey, we fixed it. And then they were like, hey, it's about to rain. Come in and pit. We're gonna put you on slicks.
Oh, did they fit? That's when they fixed it in the pit lane?
I don't know. They
What
might have
happened?
done,
They
like,
said-
a couple of engine modes or something like that.
Because I remember them saying, like, it almost seemed like your classic IT, like, did you try turning it on and turning it back on again? Because, like, I think that's almost like what their explanation was.
Right. Yeah, so he comes into pit, and they're like, you know what? We have rain forecasted. Slicks. Let's go with the slicks. Charles, you're only going to have to deal with it for 2 laps, man.
Not only are we going to slicks, we're going to put you on hards.
On hards. Hards. That made his dick soft.
Yeah, right?
Made his dick so soft, dude.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What kind of, like, that is such a 2022 thing to do, dude.
Red, I thought we were past this.
That was so 2022, bro. What are you watching?
Nothing.
Are you trying to find the slicks or the super sauce?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm paying attention. Don't
Are you,
worry.
though?
Yes.
All right.
Am I talking to you currently? Are we discussing this?
Barely.
Barely.
And then,
just retire the car.
dude, come in and retire the car.
Yep, we're done.
And then his engineer was like, "We're shit anyways." He said that.
Yeah.
He's like, "We're shit anyways, so just come in and retire the car." It's like, thank you, Ferrari.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
We love the support.
Unbelievable. And then on the other fucking side, all these fucking people. Ferrari fired the wrong driver. Ferrari this, Ferrari that. Carlos Sainz is the best. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Not only did he ruin his race,
He ruined Alex Albon's
he
race.
ruined our
It's just
boy.
I mean, a kid who, this is like a kid who got, like, bullied in high school, but is still, like, kind of cool at the same time.
Yeah.
And
He ended up being handsome.
yeah, ended up being handsome, right? And then you have, like, the super jock, like the high school quarterback, just being like, fuck you too. Like, my race is fucked. Like, fuck you too, dude.
Yeah.
Shove it. Just collateral damage.
Yeah, right.
Straight collateral damage. And, like, Albon was having a good race.
He was.
I mean,
Point.
behind a Ferrari.
Yeah.
In fucking, like, 10th. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then Carlos decides to go do some lawn mowing. And then takes out the
hammer
fucking,
out Alex Albon.
Unbelievable. The nicest guy on the grid.
2 DNFs for Ferrari and Williams.
Unbelievable, too. Unfucking believable. They did not fire the wrong driver. And, like, how were you gonna...
I think I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I think you're an idiot. Yeah.
Moving on.
You were gonna die on that. So, PJ just looked up the tire compounds that they use at race weekend, and there are no super sauce. You were gonna die on that hill, too.
Yeah, I was. I was ready to be a martyr on that hill. Okay, was it last year?
Oh, so yeah, I'm just saying, like, hey man, they did fire the wrong driver. Like, Charles Leclerc is so quick that he puts them in a position every Saturday to be able to battle for a podium.
Right.
Science is very here nor there. Like, you don't know. He's like 3-4.
Hot
He's
or
a
cold.
3-4 guy,
Yeah.
right? Like, and Charles Leclerc is like a 1-2-3 guy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And then you have a 7-time world champ coming in, and Lewis is so fucking checked out right now. It's insane. But like, you have a 7-time world champ coming in. Like, if you're gonna get replaced by someone, it's gonna be a world champ.
Might as well be that guy.
Might as well be that guy.
Yeah.
They did not make.
I wouldn't be mad if I lost my job to
That's what I'm saying.
the greatest person alive.
Right. Exactly. So anywho, Ferrari is so back, dude.
All the way back.
Vintage Ferrari, dude. Mattia Binotto, might as well
Run it back.
TP on that.
Uncle Fred.
Uncle
We're
Fred.
sorry, man.
Yeah, buddy. And that's crazy, like, just the highs of Monaco and then going to the next race, like, dude.
It just shows, like the highs and lows of everything
my God,
throughout the whole season.
And we were like, dude, championship battle on, bro. On.
Turn it up to 10.
Yes, dude. And then sure enough, it's like, no, we're going to be Ferrari.
You guys can shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we're going to be Ferrari.
They saw that and they're like, fuck you, Evan and PJ.
Yeah. Specifically you guys.
Shut the hell up. Don't.
The beer thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, like,
Oh, God. Dude, I feel like you're using the wrong end with how hard that is for you.
I think I'm just a weak little bitch.
Yeah.
Just a weak little bitch, dude.
That'll happen to you.
So now, what else do we have? We have...
Are we going to notice? Yeah, we noticed.
Hey, Checo, dude.
We
Hey, man.
saw how bad your fucking weekend was.
We noticed, bro.
The amount that we shit on Logan Sargent, you lost to that guy.
You lost to Logan Sargent. You lost to him.
You did.
8 times.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, dude. So, I mean, like, first of all, bold move re-signing Checo after his performance in Monaco.
Yeah, what a...
Very bold move of Red Bull.
Why does that news come out? It's like, bro didn't even do anything. Like, is this supposed to be uplifting? Like, what?
Bold move, dude. Especially, like, they're like, yeah, well, he brings in, like, Mexican sponsorship money. And it's like, yeah, but he's fucking throwing it all down the drain by crashing all the time.
I can't wait to see what... I think his, like, cost for car damage is the
Destruction.
highest
Destruction Cup?
last year either. I'm done.
Wow. Wow, you went back to last year.
I'm an idiot. It's official.
It's official.
It's official.
As in it. Yeah, so, like... So Checo does that. I mean, there has to be, like, performance clauses in that thing. And I think it's not necessarily a multi-year deal. I think it's a 1-year deal
With a bunch of options.
with a bunch of options.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For the next... But I'm sure there's fucking performance clauses in there.
Oh, I bet. Absolutely. How can there not be?
Like, dude, I think he is leading the Destructors Championship.
That's what it is. The Destructor.
Destructors Championship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. He, and then announcing it, like, after that shit show that he put on in Monaco,
Yeah.
that now he does this, like, right? How you even...
That's some hard PR right there, bro.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Like, Checo, like, genuinely, like, Checo fans, how can you keep defending this guy?
Tell us.
How is that possible?
We want to know.
Seriously.
We're being honest here. That would be fun. Like, we'd love to see if there's anyone
Who could, like,
who
defend?
likes Checo. Like, give us a defense of the
For
guy.
real. Like, just give us, like, a detailed, like, you know, maybe there's some shit we don't know, like, in the data, but...
Yeah, or like...
Well, obviously we don't look at it.
Right.
Because we don't understand it.
I don't fucking know this shit. You kidding me?
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's not looking good. And I really hope there is a performance clause in there. And, like,
Yuki.
that's what I'm saying. Like, Yuki made the right move.
Oh, for sure.
Yuki is...
He saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah, he smells blood, dude. But then Yuki goes and fucks up. You're like, God fucking damn it, dude.
That was a boneheaded mistake. And great segue, by the way.
Yeah.
Great segue. So everyone is let's talk about Yuki fucking up.
Yeah.
And taking himself out of the points, man. Everyone is driving through the grass, doing it with decent success.
Grace. A little bit of grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we used like the term. Before we started, I was like, dude, he tried to continue to drive. Like those guys
on the gas.
Yeah, those guys are coming off of the gas just to be sure that they can get through the gas. Bro was just like
third gear. Wheel spin in the grass. You know what though? Like, dude, he like spinned out of it and like missed the wall by like that much.
He did.
I was like, that was impressive.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking
Wasn't impressive.
I mean,
luck.
Yeah, you know what? I said the same thing about Carlos Sainz. I was like, oh, like really impressive crash Carlos.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, no, not impressive.
I think it was luck.
It was luck. Probably.
It just ended up being luck that he missed it. But looking at it as an image, it's like, oh, that's fucking cool.
Dude, like centimeters.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But
dude sucks. Like, again, spoiling good news with just a rotten
weekend. Yeah, I mean, what is it with that Red Bull family and like being like, here's our driver. He's gonna crash in about 3 hours.
We're so stoked to have him back for another year.
Yeah.
Just to watch him fuck up and make us all look like fucking dipshits.
Fucking morons, dude.
We have so much faith in all of our drivers. We'll sign them to a 100-year deal. Very next day.
Fucking pins it in the wall.
They think it's like a rally car. They're like,
dude, $3 million worth of damage. They're like, that's still our guy.
Okay.
We stand by what we say.
Yeah, bro. Like, try and save face as much as you can.
We're a business of integrity.
That's bad. That is bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't know how you can defend Checo anymore.
Somebody yells into the mic tonight.
I know. Well, we're fired up. It was such a good race.
Yeah, I know.
Fired up.
We're in a good mood.
We're in a good mood. I'm home.
Happy to be back.
I'm home.
You're actually here for a week.
I know.
Dude.
So yeah, I'm happy to be back.
Same.
So
I was so sick of you.
It's a good break. It's a good break from each other.
I'm dying. Oh, Remo.
So I don't know.
That's obvious.
Checo. How can anyone fucking defend him at this point? Same thing with last year, dude. It was around this time where you're just like,
starts to
wait
fold.
a second,
Crumbles under the pressure.
Wait a second. Like, dude, all you have to do P3 is just help Max like win the constructors. Like Max will put in enough points to maybe even win it himself. Now it's not looking like that right now.
Yeah.
But also, this also is like another point. Is obviously that car. I think we said this last week. Like obviously that car looks like a pain in the ass to fucking drive, and
right.
it's starting to become clear that maybe it's not the fastest car out there.
Yeah.
And it's an ode to fucking Max's incredible racing ability, dude.
To just put everything where it needs to be.
Absolute and
drives the shit out of it.
Drives the shit out of that car.
Yeah.
And because it's not the most dominant car out there anymore, and Max is squeezing out wins.
Yep.
Squeezing out wins.
Mm-hmm.
I think Max is going to go down as one of the best racing drivers of all time.
Oh.
Maybe he leaves the sport before he gets 8 championships, whatever. But as far as like racecraft, he might go down.
Oh, for sure. I can even admit to that.
Yeah, and
like,
I don't say that like lightly. I know you have Senna, like Schumacher, Hamilton, like all these guys, but the way everyone talks about it, especially the guys who have raced against Schumacher, who have raced against Senna, they're like, this kid is the real fucking beast.
Yeah, right.
He might be the best.
And then there's like Kimi Antonelli, you know.
Yeah, but he hasn't.
Just kidding. already anointing him the greatest of all time, dude.
Toto wants him to be that so bad.
Yeah.
Like Toto wants like
this is the next Max Verstappen.
Yeah, Toto wants that so bad. Do you understand how stupid Toto's gonna look when fucking he's?
I hope it's great.
You know, I hope he does. I hope he is too. But like, yeah.
Oh, but then back to the race, right? Mm-hmm. Is like, what an awesome battle we got to see between George,
2 through 5.
Lewis, Lando, and Oscar.
Blows, dude. Going to blows.
So sick.
Yeah, I mean, sure, Max was like, I mean, Max wasn't super. I mean,
He wasn't checked out.
even like the whole race, like I was like, Lando, maybe like Michael and Imola and stuff,
Yeah.
like
Eating into it.
right, exactly,
Right, through like turn 1 and 2, heading down, whatever that is, out of the pits, straight out of the pits. Like, Max was still in camera shot
Right.
while they were going through there.
exactly.
I was like,
You
oh,
know,
cool.
hell yeah! you're like stoked just to see someone behind Max like at lap like 60. You're like, hell yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the whole time I was like, Lando might have, I don't know, Lando might have a shot. Like he might.
He did. I mean, he caught him at one point early in the race, so.
And yeah, but then I mean, like the track dried and the conditions just like made that car come alive, though.
Mhm.
And yeah, so
But great battle we got to see.
yeah, 2 through 5, incredible,
Right.
incredible. If Lewis would have been on mediums, Lewis would have taken that podium,
Right.
100%. And then Piastri, fucking dude, he is a silent killer,
Silent kill. The
Silent
silent
motherfucking
killer
killer, dude.
strikes again.
hitman,
Yeah.
fucking dark web hitman, dude.
That's a. And I wish Oscar was on the podium, right? But
Yeah.
that's a pretty fun. I mean, we'll get into this here in a moment. But like, that's a pretty fun podium to see.
Oscar,
Like-
Lando.
No, George, Max, Lando. Like, that's pretty fun to see.
Oh yeah.
You're like, that's cool. They're all
Couple of Brits,
best
bit of
friends.
Dutch in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to see that. And then lastly, the Pierre and Ocon.
Oh my god, dude. That, I mean,
Right, are we there? Is that where we're at?
Yeah.
Did I
Yeah,
miss
we
something?
talked about Yuki fucking up. Yeah, no, we're there. We're actually there. Nice. Good call.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, dude. What a fucking mess going on. What a mess, dude.
I love it.
It's,
Give me more.
I know, I love it too. And now they're starting to favor Pierre, which is like,
Which is great, because we love Pierre.
we love Pierre.
And not even that we love Pierre, we hate.
Dude, it's almost more that I hate Ocon more than I love Pierre.
Yeah, right?
And I love Pierre so much, dude.
Dude, it's like
I love
it's like
Pierre
if
so much.
if Esteban doesn't finish a race for the rest of the year, I would be the happiest person.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'd be fucking like that. Leo DiCaprio,
DNF,
like,
DNF.
yeah, that'd be the best, dude. That fucking piece of shit, dude. Esteban Ocon.
You know it. You heard his radio, I think, a couple times more than me, so you can recite it better, or you can summarize it better.
Okay, so Pierre was behind Danny Rick. Ocon was behind. No. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ocon was behind Danny Rick, and Pierre was behind
Ocon.
And team orders were like, "Hey Esteban, like we're gonna give you team orders. We're gonna let Pierre have a go at Danny,"
Mm-hmm.
which was all. It's such a long shot, dude. Danny was down the road.
Right.
Down the road. And Ocon was like, "What? Why?" They were like, "Well, like he's gonna have he's a little bit faster, like he's gonna have a shot at Danny." And he refused to do it.
Right.
Refused. And then eventually he came back on the radio. I was like, and then laid over, like the bitch that he is, dude. Like the little bitch that he is.
Weasel.
You fucking weasel, dude. You fucking weasel. You're gonna say no and then do it anyways, you fucking pussy.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Jesus. My God. Dude.
You're not that hard, Ocon.
Oh my
You're not
God.
that hard, bro. You're not, dude.
You make me uncomfortable.
So anyways,
Anywho.
he eventually rolls over like the bitch that he is, and then Pierre comes to then obviously like doesn't take the fight to Danny, and Ocon was like, "You're gonna give me that place back."
No,
right?"
Ocon, so I'll come in here and not be mean, all right? But But he says, like, he gave a condition. He's like, yes, I will switch if we agree that we will switch back at the end of the race if he doesn't catch him. And they go, we're working on it.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude. They're probably like, yeah, we'll do it on the radio. And then they'd look over at each other like, fuck no. Fuck daddy.
Right? It's like that time when you're in grade school. And I had to do this a couple times. Just because I didn't want to sleep over anywhere. But it was like the times you're like, you call your mom, you're like, hey, Mom, can I sleep over at Bill's house?
Yeah, and you're
like,
yeah.
She's like, oh, what? Why?
yeah, you're like, oh, damn it. And do you want her to come?
That's what the team did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Like, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, dude, we'll totally give you the place back.
We'll talk to him.
Esteban, we will definitely give you the place back. Definitely.
We're not gonna do fucking shit. This fucking guy.
No, you got it, dude. Yeah.
What are you guys saying? What did you guys say there? Nothing.
Nothing.
You heard that? No, it was nothing.
So, anyways, Pierre obviously couldn't take the fight to Danny because Big Dick Rick fucking throwing the hammer down. P8, baby. P8 points. Beat out UK. Is he gonna take Checo's spot? I don't know. But
Into the race.
But then Esteban on the radio, and after the race, obviously like furious. I would be too. Like, he has a point. Like, they told it, even though you're a pussy, dude. Even though we hate you. We do hate you.
Yep.
You do have a point, Esteban Ocon.
You have a gripe.
You have a point. But
Yeah.
But yeah, he came on the radio furious. He's like, I'm too fucking nice. Like, I'm way too nice. Like, what are we doing here? Blah, blah, blah.
I feel like you're a stupid asshole. Like,
you're a piece
shut
of
up,
shit,
dude.
You're leaving, bro. You're leaving.
Also, I'm sure that comes into an effect when
Of course.
when they're making a decision.
Right. Like
Like, we don't give a shit about
yeah,
you
we
anymore.
don't care about you.
We don't want you.
Yeah.
We've literally told you to your face.
We do not
We don't
want
want you here.
get out of our house. God damn it. The
Right.
worst house guest ever.
Yeah. But it's so funny, dude. I mean, if you think about it, like, we're not bringing him back. I was literally just saying, we don't want
Yeah.
you. Point blank.
What?
Dude. Well, about you, want you? Yeah.
Yeah, fucking baby. Yeah. Now, how crazy would a Ocon K-Mag duo be?
Dude. No. That would be...
Red flag. Every fucking reason.
Right.
Every fucking reason.
Dude, could you imagine? That would just be pouring gasoline on a house fire.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'll take it.
I'll take it all fucking day.
I love
dude.
it.
More chaos, please.
Well, that ends a race, right?
Yeah.
Let's
That
go
was good.
over results.
There was so much shit.
Shall we?
There was so much shit in that race.
Did great.
That was badass.
Loved it.
Loved it.
All right, results.
Yeah. Mother.
You ready? Result times.
Do you want me to pull up the...
Sure. Yep. I have the first one though. So Alpine. Evan said Esteban, and dude, after an episode that we both literally just shit on Esteban the entire time,
Yeah.
and you still chose him.
Yeah, oh, that's
Good job.
true. Well, I'm just saying, but the
Good
thing
job.
was, he should have gotten the place. He should have beaten Pierre.
Well, I still won because I picked Pierre.
Whatever, dude, I'm a karting champion.
So this is something that we need to discuss before we get to it. On air, we need to put it out there. We need to make it official. How are we going to score a double DNF team?
I think it just goes as like a wash. Right? Like, just because... Do you not agree? No?
Well, like, so having said that, I mean, we both did pick Alex Albon, but having said that, I'm saying, like, if it weren't for Carlos ruining his race, we would have both been right there. But it is a wash for both of us.
Right.
Should we just
what-
wash it?
I say wash for two DNFs. Like,
Alright.
we picked two DNFs, like, wash.
We both pick Albon, so wash.
Wash.
Okay. For Haas, we both picked Nico Hülkenberg.
You're right.
We were both
Which is crazy, dude.
after such a start.
I know, bro. I know.
Dude, I know you said that you think I won, but I don't think I did.
I don't know.
So
let's
dive into it.
I picked Yuki
Okay.
for V-Carb.
I picked Big Dick Rick.
You did pick Danny.
Okay.
So the score right now is 1-1.
Okay.
We both picked Fernando for Aston,
Well, that's weird.
but Lance was
You know what?
P7 for the entire race behind him.
The quietest race
For
anyone
both
has ever
Astons.
raced. Like, Lance Stroll, like, we had a couple. Hey, dude, what about that overtake by Albon?
Oh yeah, that was so
Oh,
overtake of the
my
year.
God,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, out of 1,000 times, he's fucking that up.
His-
999 times.
His nuts must have been so huge.
Oh, dude, on the wet line, like squeezing his way through, like overtake of the double overtake.
Absolutely overtake of the year.
Incredible.
Absolutely.
Incredible driving.
And then his race ruined.
And then his race ruined by who other than the wrong guy that they fired at Ferrari. Shut the fuck up, dude. Anyways,
All right.
so Ricardo, okay,
I picked Oscar.
Oscar.
You picked Lando.
Oh shit, okay.
We both picked Valtteri.
Weird. Fucking Joe got lapped. Jesus.
I picked George Russell.
Nice. Good pick.
You picked Lewis.
So what does that bring us? Are we tied now?
I think so.
Yeah.
I picked Carlos. You picked Chuck, but it doesn't matter. And then we both picked Max. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks, hair people.
5. Oh, I got 5 as well too.
So
So on the whole thing, it's 5. 5-5. Yeah.
yeah.
Tie goes to the runner. And I'm running.
Okay.
All right. There it is.
Hell yeah.
We tied.
Now,
Now.
tie there. Now,
Hell.
this is Peach's idea here.
Your
Segment
Mhm.
for a cap segment here.
Just a quick ending to the night.
quick ending here.
Just the nightcap.
Villain talk here.
Yeah.
Now, Peach, do you want to fire this off because it's your ideas? So what do we got here?
I was just curious, and I wanted to hear your opinion on how you feel about such little villains or conflict in the F1 paddock at the moment. This comes from watching Santino Ferrucci for IndyCar just be a complete menace and fight literally everyone on the grid there.
On track or
Off track too.
Oh no,
Just pissing everyone off, dude. When they were in Detroit, he had 0 friends. It was wild. And then it also comes off the back of, I believe it was Chris Buescher punched Kyle Busch
I saw that
in the face after a NASCAR race. Having said that, I don't think it is Chris Buescher. It was someone.
It was 2 NASCAR guys recently.
Yeah, dude, and just a huge brawl, and like so much promotion around it. Like, I would love to. I respect the integrity of Formula One and the prestige of it, right? But I would love to see some just not brawls, but I would love to see some in-your-face stuff again, like back to when Fernando Alonso was in the cool-down room with Felipe Massa, like they were talking shit, or
Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg.
yes, exactly, or
Schumacher.
suck my balls.
Yeah, K-Mag and fucking Nico.
Like, I love to see it. So my question is, and I want to hear your opinion, and I'll follow up with my short opinion because I've talked a lot about it already, but would you like to see more conflict and more villains?
Now, yes, I would. Of course, like it makes it so much more. It's so much more fun, right? Like the whole thing with like Esteban and Max. Like you're just like, oh, physical. Yes, dude, physical con. Like yes, because Ocon was being a little rat fuck, dude.
Pushing.
You fucking bitch. But like, but as far as like my my only F1 fans brand goes, like, the more, like, silly, the better, maybe. Like, the more, like, buddy. But now that I'm thinking about it, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, like, yeah, I guess it would be more memeable to if there was conflict.
Right. Like if Danny Kvyat was still in Formula One and he was just a menace, he would go down a whole lap and just take out Max.
Yeah. Like,
take my wife.
Yeah, I think
You take my daughter. I'm gonna take your legs.
Yes, it is weird to see, like, that
buddy everyone.
Like, they were in the cool down room, right? Like, and Lando was it was the clip of Lando coming out of the pits, like, trying to hang on to first place with, like, everything that he had on in like, and they would sat there, they were like, haha, like, that was funny, like, I tried but I couldn't do it. It's like,
right,
what are you talking about? Like, you should be very upset about that.
Right,
you should be very, very upset about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you had the win on the line. Like, just because it's Max Verstappen, like,
just because it's your boy,
right? Like, it's your, like, we get it, but, like, at the same time, like, a little bit of, like, fuck.
Yeah,
a little bit of fuck.
So yeah,
I had that.
My opinion is, I love to see how close everyone is. It's so fun to see how good of friends a lot of the dudes are.
Yeah.
But it would be great to have more conflict, to have that storyline of in your face and being pissed off. And those guys showing, like, that true competitor's fire. I know they have it, but it's not a good look for the competitive fire that's within you during that cooldown.
Right. And then I saw this interview with Max Verstappen, like, after the race.
Yeah.
He was talking about George. And they were like, hey, you had, like, a word with George after. Like, what was that about? And he's like, oh, I just told him to not get down on himself. Like, it's going to come, like, in time and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you should just be there and being like,
y'all are competitors.
Just beat the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
Like, with obviously not a dominant car. Like,
again,
it's out of everyone.
It's cool, right? But
I think, you know what? I think that is, like, so in past years, right? Like, the age differences between, like, they didn't grow up karting together. Like, in the generation before, like, with the Massas and the Alonsos and, like, all those people, like, they were in a totally, like, everyone was all in
separate portion, separate age.
Like, the people that are in Formula One right now are generally all the same age range, and, like,
they all karted together.
They grew up together, so, like, they are boys, except for that rat fuck Estabon Ocon.
Everyone hates him.
Everyone hates him.
Interesting.
So I think,
I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, it is interesting, and I would love more conflict.
Like, fist fights. That's why we love NASCAR.
Helmets bashing into each other. Or like Max calling George a fuckhead again.
Or even when we were karting, I was, telling Sarah about how, like, they'll grab, like, NASCAR, they'll grab their this portion of their helmet and, like, be like,
swing
what
around.
The fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah. Right.
Dude, I don't know. I just wanted to hear your opinion.
That's a good point. Yeah. I wish there was more conflict, but it is fun to see him, like, grab an ass shit.
Yeah.
It's
being silly is fun.
It is fun, but at the same time, like, conflict is, I mean, I eat that shit up.
Right, we live for the drama.
Yeah.
Anyway, great race.
Good segment.
Great Canadian GP. We have a off weekend coming next week.
Maybe a deep dive on Logan Sargent on that.
Maybe. Or maybe we should wrap up the Drive to Survive. We haven't done that. We should probably wrap up Drive to Survive. I don't know. It'll be up
maybe
in
half
there.
and half?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's fine.
We'll figure it out.
We'll let you guys know next week. Yeah. And then we will be back for the Spanish Grand Prix.
España.
Catalonia?
I don't know.
Okay. Doesn't matter. But we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Continue to go support us, and yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Little
hiatus.
Good hiatus there. Yeah, we love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Let's wrap here. Let's call it a fucking day.
What are you doing?
What?
I'm waiting.
What?
Is this going to be the only time you don't bring it up?
What?
Your plug?
Oh, go follow
Dude.
fans on Instagram.
Oh my God. Oh, brother.
Okay.
All right. Well, love you guys.
Love you. Bye bye.
Thanks. See you guys next week.